Hit record. Which button is it to record?
I pushed it already, and we're recording.
Hey guys.
Gremlins.
It's GS.
Gremlins.
Guess what?
Gremlins.
We're playing a game that you probably didn't expect us to be playing.
What's it called?
It's called Gremlins 2, the new batch for NES.
Let's play it.
This is one of my favorite NES games
I didn't know that about you.
that a lot of people haven't played or seen, but this is one of the gems.
The
Not
hidden
quite
gems.
hidden. It's kind of hidden
That's kind of hidden.
of the NES library.
Who's gonna pick up Gremlins 2 for the NES?
But it's amazing. As you can see, the graphics are pretty good, especially for NES.
Especially the guy with his thumb up. Yeah!
Fuck yeah.
Hey, kid. Reminds me of that guy in Pokemon, the surfer. Hey, kid, you can do it too. That guy.
His name was Jan.
is Jan! How did you know that? How did you remember that?
I don't know.
Oh boy. You know,
We got something really cool coming up. Hang on, don't read that yet.
I won't read that yet. What is it?
So what we do in this game is we walk around and we throw tomatoes.
Of course.
At rats and bats and tomatoes. We throw tomatoes at tomatoes. You understand, right?
Well, of course, yeah. Logically, right? Oh man, you know, I'm gonna say right now, this game gets a 10 out of 10. Do you know why?
Yeah.
You can tell me why. You probably know. It's because those bats do not have sign behavior. They don't.
They're almost random. I'm not sure.
They seem to go in a triangle.
So we've got these moving platforms here, and it's not. I wouldn't call this isometric, but it's a top-down, semi-three-dimensional
Yeah, I kind of like this.
action game.
This perspective is interesting. It's kind of like Zelda, I guess.
Yeah, a little
In
bit.
a way, yeah.
It's the sprites are a little bit bigger and more detailed, but the gameplay doesn't really suffer. And actually, the gameplay in this is better than Legend of Zelda. I like this game more than the original Legend of Zelda, which some people might think is blasphemy. But
Well,
if you go back and play the original Legend of Zelda, it's pretty bad.
I've heard you say that before in the past. Just yeah, it's not as good as people remember, maybe, or well, I'm sure it's still fine. But
So the Zelda games didn't get awesome until 3D. Link to the Past is okay. We've got stores.
You're gonna anger a lot. Whoa! Look at these graphics. All right, now I'm on board.
I like.
I'm on board.
Yeah, there's actually progression in this game, which is rare for some NES games. For an action game like this. So,
Power-ups are
which item
balloons?
would I like? I think I have to say yes to this.
Which item would you like? Yes.
Yes, you have to say yes, and then you can buy an item.
Is that a translation thing? This is by Sunsoft.
Yeah.
What
So I want to buy a 1-up. It's
Okay.
100 CB.
CB, which
so
stands
we're gonna
for
buy that.
Cash points. Cash bonies.
And you're only allowed to buy one item each time you go to the shop.
Ah, how many are there? 4 total?
Oh fuck.
You brought this on yourself.
So we could have bought a balloon. You see how I have a balloon here? You
Oh.
automatically start with one balloon, but I could buy an additional balloon, which means if I fall down a hole like that, I can revive.
What if you don't have a balloon? You just die instantly?
No, you just reappear somewhere. Oh, this is a good power. This is an invulnerability. The pogo stick, the dreaded pogo stick.
We DuckTales now, boys.
All right, you can read that thing.
Oh yeah, you know, don't you guys hate YouTube ads? We do too. That's why we don't waste your time here on GS with them. The only way we receive any support through the channel is through your very kind donations. So we're always working to improve our audio quality, and after that we're going to be working towards producing more scripted analysis videos. And we like to do everything. Check out the description below for our donation links. We accept PayPal, Bitcoin, and we have a Patreon. We have a lot of goals to meet, and we're working towards all of them. And I know that with you guys, we can do it. We can do it. Right? Did that inspire you at all?
Yeah,
I
feel filled with determination.
Yeah, I felt it. I felt determination. You know, when we played Undertale, people commented that we were murderers because we didn't do the mercy thing a lot. We frequently just killed guys.
Half, wasn't it?
Yeah, but we frequently ended up killing guys. You know, which I was like, that's an RPG. That's what you do. You just kill guys.
Fuck. I'm gonna die.
What happens now?
I think you just. Oh, you come right back to
Oh.
life.
What are those giant?
I forgot.
What are those black balls you're collecting? Are those the CB?
Yeah, that's your CB. That's your money.
What does CB stand for?
But you know what? I think I'm gonna go back because I think we might have missed something. CB stands for combo bonus.
Combo bonus.
I think we missed something back here.
Oh yeah.
I think this is like a secret area. And you also want to get as many of these circles as you can so you can get the 1-ups. I haven't played this game since a long time, a really, really long time. But I beat it multiple times when I was younger. So hopefully I still have some of the muscle memory of how to play this game. And it's one of the best games for the NES. I love it.
This is gonna sound weird, but is there like an interface on the pause menu or something that shows you what you have and your lives and stuff? Or
Oh, we got a screen nuke. The light bulb is the screen nuke.
oh,
we
there's
have,
this.
Yeah.
Okay, so 0 life, 3 hearts, crystals. Maybe that's what they stand
for.
Crystal balls.
Crystal balls. That's what it is.
Oh,
CB.
CB, crystal balls.
Yeah, and we give them to the old Chinese guy.
No, I prefer the term cash bonies. That's my favorite term. The one that I just made up a few minutes ago. Look at those spiders.
That spider really has bad aim.
He sure does.
He only fires south.
And he was actually 2 spiders in a trench coat designed to look like 1 spider.
Yeah, the old Huey, Dewey, and Louie there.
Yeah. He's also dancing on those spikes. Oh, get me out of here! Oh, it hurts! If you have 8 times the legs, it's 8 times the pain, right? Well, 4 times the legs. If you had 8 times the legs, you'd have 16 legs.
So we haven't done an LP in a long time on GS. So we decided that Gremlins would be the best one.
You know, there's so many...
I know there's a... Yeah, I knew there was a shop up here.
Oh, nice.
Let's try and get some more CB, though, because I think the prices go up. And I want to be able to get one of those 1-ups. Now that I realize that the 1-ups give you...
Bonies.
Get back here,
They give you bonies, right?
motherfucker. That the 1-ups give you... you just come right back to life. You don't have to go back to a checkpoint or anything.
That's pretty nice.
But I don't want to take more than one more hit here. If I take more than one more hit, there's going to be trouble.
It's cash bonies over. Over.
You're right, here we go.
Over. There you go.
Yeah. I like how
Nice.
all the little ones give you... I just missed a crystal ball, though. I like how all the little ones each give you a crystal ball. Okay, what item would I like? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we pretty much always just want to take a gizmo if we can afford it, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, are these
Yeah,
all
see,
seem
it's
like...
150 CBs now.
Okay. Wait,
So-
they're not progression. That's just a 1-up and a balloon and a heart, right?
Yeah. It's not really progression. It's more of a store.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, sorry about
Wait,
that.
don't you start the Legend of Zelda in a store?
No, you started in a field.
Oh, you started in a
and then
field,
you go into like a cave and a guy tells you to take this sword.
And then you go into another
Give you
cave
a wooden sword.
and you can buy a heart or a rupee. Well, you can't buy a rupee. That would make no sense.
And there's a lot of really rude people, rude salesmen. They say, buy something, will ya?
Buy something, will ya? Well, it's because the game was translated. I mean, it's infamous, you know, for its translation,
Yeah.
for its localization. All those tips and hints that are
You're
actually
like
nothing.
there's one enemy that if you blow into the microphone on the controller on the Famicom version,
Yeah.
it'll kill all the enemies of that type on screen, but obviously in other parts of the world the NES did not have a microphone on it that you could blow into to kill all those enemies, so that just wasn't in there. Okay, here's our first power-up.
A match?
Our first major power-up.
So
Yep, we have a
drumstick.
match. You're gonna love
A
this.
single match.
And the cutscenes in this are amazing. This came out in '91, so this was...
This was after Ninja Gaiden, I guess, then, right?
Yeah,
That was the
yeah.
first game to actually...
'cause, I mean, it's got the same kind of
Wow.
widescreen
Yeah.
effects. I mean, the graphics in this... Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. It's better than Ninja Gaiden. Sorry.
Yeah, they are pretty detailed. Wow.
Yeah, really talented artists.
Wow. The only thing I mentioned when Joe booted up the game was the colors. The colors... I mean, you're right. There's only so many colors you can do. You know?
Yeah, there's a lot of limitations with the NES.
Looks pretty good.
With the color palettes and with how they organize them on the... I'm not even going to pretend I know the technical terms, but the way that they do it, it's very restrictive.
I think the technical term is cash bonies.
So we can't kill these, I know that.
you don't
but
think
we can
that's
just
fun?
jump over them. Also, the music is one of the best soundtracks in classic gaming.
Well, let's talk over it then, huh?
Yeah, we're going to be talking over it, but we highly recommend... Oh, those explode.
Whoa.
We highly recommend you guys checking out the soundtrack. If you can listen to it while you're working or driving, just turn it all the way up.
While you're driving.
I've played game soundtracks really loud in my car while driving.
Yeah, it's okay. That's okay to
Wait,
do.
what the fuck? There's nothing back here?
Do
Okay.
you have to disable
Seems
these power lines?
No, I don't think you ever disabled them, if I remember right.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my god.
So the match is definitely better than the tomatoes. It goes a little bit further.
That's a very long-lasting match.
It sure is, and wait until you see the power-ups that we get later on in this title.
In this title.
Yeah.
Gremlins 2, huh?
And movie games are historically terrible.
Yeah,
Right? But,
yeah.
I mean, this and Aladdin for Sega Genesis, come on.
Oh, yeah. Well, who made
Oh,
that?
let's go kill something.
Oh,
Let's get something. I want blood.
oh,
Let's kill this old man.
let's kill- You're dead, old man.
All right,
What's
what
that?
item would I like?
What's
So
the-
here's the thing: we can't
That's
get
a P-tank.
we can't get a gizmo doll. I forget what the P-tank does. I think it's not useful though.
It's not an E-tank? It's not an E-tank with a few extra
No, I
letters?
forget what it does. After this episode, remind me. Let's look up what the power-ups do, and maybe we'll buy one later. But
wanna
for
just-
now, I think I'm gonna get the heart.
You want to pause the recording and look at it right now? No, let's just do it later.
Does he? I wish he would tell you what these did. This one
Yeah.
only cost 10. And the P thing costs 50. I think we want the hearts. I'm just gonna grab the hearts for now.
Take good care, Gizmo.
I will.
You will.
So that bottle, I think it refills all your hearts. I'm not sure.
Ah.
But we have 3 now, so that's good. We have 3, and we also have 1 extra gizmo.
Good.
So we want to make sure that we can always buy the extra gizmo whenever it's offered to us. The extra gizmo.
Well, yeah.
I don't call them 1-ups or extra life. When we're playing Gremlins, every other game I call it a 1-up or an extra life, but in this particular title, I call them extra gizmos.
Extra gizmos. I started saying that sometimes when I was playing Mario Brothers. Oh, get the extra gizmo. You know, I was just oh.
So you can't. The one problem with these old games is you can't change your direction like with a second control with a second analog stick or anything. So you gotta walk a little bit in the direction that you want to move.
Yeah.
Or you can have it so that the player changes direction and then starts moving, like in Star Tropics.
Right.
But then you make the mobility of the player worse, which
Yeah.
I think the trade-off is worth it in this case, so that you just move a little bit when you want to change direction. Sorry, you'll fall down a hole once in a while, like I just did, but I think that's a fair trade-off for an NES game. Hey, go ahead, you're going to say something else.
As much as I love Star Tropics, we played it a few years ago, not on the channel, just on our own for fun. The control is one of the things that actually held that game back. Even though you're saying it does let you be more precise when you're jumping between areas.
Yeah, that game is not as action oriented as this though. This is this is just an action game. Star Tropics is kind of an adventure, even RPG at points.
But
it is an RPG. It's got top down parts where you're exploring towns and talking to people, looking for clues.
But there's still points where having that kind of awkward, like, oh, you turn a direction and then you walk in that direction will lead to a lot of frustrating deaths. Like it's happened a lot in that game, you know, because at some point, like either in a boss fight or in a room with 100 bats, you're gonna get hit and you didn't want to be hit. You know what I mean? Oh, that was it.
Yeah, we're in stage 2 now.
But in Zoda's Revenge, the second Star Tropics game, I think they fixed that issue entirely. I remember the control for that game being really solid.
So now we start seeing gremlins.
Oh, we start seeing gremlins.
Actual gremlins
The
instead
gizmos.
of bouncing tomatoes and rats.
Yeah, what's with that?
Get out of here, you helicopter head. I think that those helicopter heads were actually in the film. Oh yeah, this guy was definitely in the film. I think he ate something. Maybe he ate a chili pepper or something and could breathe fire. I forget.
Was this one of those films where the first one in this series was like kind of good and serious, like the Ghostbusters, and then the second one was just
I don't remember. I saw both of the movies when I was a child, but I don't remember much about the stories except for how they killed them in the second one, which spoiler, you're gonna find out at the end of this LP series.
Oh.
Provided we beat the game, which I assume we will. You'll see how they killed the gremlins.
Hint.
At the end of Gremlins 2, the movie.
They beheaded them with the guillotine. With the guillotine.
So I think this is also from the movie. I think there was also a skateboarding gremlin in the film as well.
Was there this helicopter guy too?
I think we talked about that. I believe so. Yeah.
Helicopter head in the
I think
in
there
the
was a
film.
helicopter head. Maybe not. Maybe they just put it in the. I might be talking out of my ass. I mean, I saw it when I was like 6 years old.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even a new movie then.
No. Yeah, I certainly don't remember the giant tomatoes. And the crystal. Look at that crystal ball. You know, I just had the image in your inventory. It says you have like what 850 crystal balls or something. I just imagine Gizmo walking into the old man's shop, lugging 810 crystal balls, dumping 50 of them on the table where they just shatter instantly.
They disappear way too fast.
Yeah,
I'm
they
gonna
do.
say that.
They do.
There's going to be minor critiques of this game, but for the most part, I'm just going to be telling you how amazing it is.
I wonder why they disappear so fast. I mean, I guess, there's certainly a limitation with the number of objects you can show on screen, but... what was that?
All right, I think we have an extra gizmo here, though.
Get knocked back into the pit.
Real sweet.
Real fun.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
All right. So, if we jump here, though, we can attack on a different plane.
That's
which
weird.
Doesn't make sense in 3 dimensions, but I'll take it when I can. Oh, wow, that knocks you in the hole, too? Wow, that's...
Cool.
Well, we're taking a lot of damage here.
Castlevania controls. Everybody loves that, though. Oh, good. Uh-oh.
Get out of here.
Oh, your range. Look at your range.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Now you're gonna.
It's pretty good, you say, as you miss constantly.
You're gonna like.
Yeah.
What you're really gonna like is the next weapon, though. I remember what it is, and it's It doesn't improve the range at all.
Oh, must be more powerful or something.
Well, you'll see.
I'll
I don't want to spoil it. Spoiler alert, it's a 3-way shot.
Oh, that's okay. The spread gun is the best gun in Contra.
Sure is, but in this game you're not really trying to hit multiple enemies at
yeah,
once.
yeah, it's
Come
not an
on,
action
extra
game.
gizmo. We need one of those extra gizmos.
Yeah.
What I like? I want an extra gizmo. It's 150 CBs.
We're racking up those CBs.
We really are. I think if you get a game over though, you lose them all.
What? What's the point of having 1,000 of them if you can only buy 50? Use 50 at a
This is
time.
the same layout as a previous part. We didn't just go in a loop, did we?
I don't know.
I think they just reused a level design here.
The enemies respawn?
No, they didn't. It's
Oh.
it's just a different part that looks almost exactly the same as a previous part of the. What the fuck? Get out of here, you bomber! All right, well we do have an extra gizmo here, so I'm not really too worried about it.
What did
Get outta here.
Sunsoft, what else did they make?
Oh, fuck you. I don't know. What else did they make?
I don't know. They were big in this era. The SNES, NES era.
Well, we can look it up.
We could look it up. I keep wanting to say Joe and Mac, but that was Data East. I feel like they were the same company, though, at some point. Or they had something to do with each other. One was bought by the other or something.
This is no good. I don't like this
Ow.
fella. He takes too many bullets to
Yeah.
kill.
3.
Yeah.
That's kind of a lot,
I
though.
think you should take 2.
Yeah.
Nah, this game actually isn't really that hard. Overall. I say as I'm probably about to start getting wrecked.
What if you
as
lose
we get to the harder levels?
all your life? Do you start from the beginning?
I forget. I think there continues, but you just have to go back to the beginning of the level, maybe? I think it's the
Alright.
beginning of the level. I can't quite remember, though. It's been a really long time. Obviously.
I'll say this game has ambition at the very least. If you think of another film game or movie or TV game that's on NES, it's probably going to be a side-scroller or like the Back to the Future games that are just like these crappy top-down. Like they actually had some idea
Whoa,
of what
did
they.
you see how many bombs he just threw?
No.
All in one direction? He just threw all of his bombs in one direction. I wonder if that was a glitch. I don't think he was supposed to do that.
This just looks nice. Like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for NES, right? Like I think of that as the quintessential "oh my god, what do we do?" adaptation. But this is like, hey,
Come
like
on.
these guys had, let's do something interesting.
Yeah.
And obviously, like you said, a really, really talented art department, or art man, probably just one dude or female. Dude
Yeah.
or female.
Alright, we made it.
Nice.
So I think... Oh, no, we don't get our power up. I think we have to beat this level. Now. Oh, no, it's a boss. This is the
Oh.
first boss.
I was gonna ask, are there bosses? Oh,
Yes, there are
crap.
bosses. What was this guy's name? I think his name was like Scar or something.
Slimer. Isn't it? Scarface. It was Scarface from The Lion King.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember his pattern, but I think I figured it out. Oh,
yeah.
is he gonna shoot something? No.
Who made
He just giggled like he was gonna shoot something at me.
Who made Monster Party?
Fuck.
Do you remember?
I don't know. You're really making me feel inadequate
Oh.
with your
Well, that's
bringing up companies and games that I don't know
Well,
anything about.
I don't know. I mean, I feel
But I
inadequate
know
too because I have to ask.
I've played a shit ton of Monster Party.
Yeah, me too.
When I was younger, but
Terrifying.
I don't remember the developer's
I
name.
mean, usually you don't. It's not one of those things that you pay a lot of attention to, especially.
I really hope
NES
I get
games.
rewarded for this battle. This guy's really scary.
Jesus.
Pretty awesome graphics though.
Yeah.
This is the NES.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
This is not Super Nintendo or Genesis.
This would look really good on the Super Nintendo, though. A lot more colors.
So it just shows what you can do with
Whoa.
a talented team. And yeah, the control is also really solid. It's not clunky at all. You have great control over your jumps, and everything is pretty clear about where you're gonna land. You've got the little shadow under the character. Like they did everything right.
Yeah. That was one of my biggest complaints with Star Tropics 1.
Did we kill him? Oh,
Paper
wait, we got a
clip.
paperclip.
Oh.
I might have been wrong about the 3-way shot. I think we get that next.
Oh. It's Clippy.
Yeah, we get a paperclip. Okay, yeah, that increases our range.
It looks
So
like you're trying
I
to
was
destroy the evil
wrong.
gremlins. Oh.
Well,
1,300 crystal balls. You're just lugging them around. It's the government.
it might be.
They want their money.
No, those shoot through boxes.
Oh, paper clips shoot through boxes. Or they do. The enemies do? Or you do?
Oh, the enemies do. I do not.
Oh.
Seems fair.
It's a good upgrade. A match to a paperclip. I wonder if that was in the film. Yeah, we should just watch this at some point.
Actually, there was something to do with a paperclip.
Something.
Yeah. You'll see it. I think there's a cutscene for it.
You just gotta...
Oh, that's a timer that makes
Nice.
everything stop for a minute. A whole minute.
a whole minute?
I don't think
That's
so.
very long. Oh. Alright. Just long enough, I guess. Oh, good.
So the soundtrack...
Whoa.
Oh, fuck. The sound... Fuck you! Oh, my God. Alright, let's just wait for him to come down here so we can kill him. These guys are dumb. So, songs from this soundtrack pop into my head all the time.
Oh.
Very memorable soundtrack. This is one of them. It's definitely not more powerful. I think it's actually weaker. Just some more range. Maybe. That guy seemed to take 5 hits. 4 or 5 there? More than expected.
Dude, this music is great.
Let's try to kill this guy.
Who's the composer? Okay, if you're watching this, it's your job right now. I want you to go on Wikipedia, find out who composed the music for this game, and let us know in the comments. I'm dying to know. I bet it was Tommy Tallarico. No, JK, it wasn't. Oh, it could have been, I don't know.
Alright, what item would I like? Yes. It's never gonna get not funny. I forget what the P does. Oh, I think it might increase the power of your shot, but if you get hit, you lose it.
Oh, that's not very good.
I don't know how I remember that if you get hit, you lose it, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Let's just get this bottle again.
Alright.
I think that's the one we want. We're gonna look up what those power-ups do, though, after the first episode is complete. How long have we been recording this for? Oh, not that long.
20 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll just, we'll continue on then.
Speaking of really good music, do you mind if I segue into another topic, Joe?
Yeah, go ahead.
Unless you had something you wanted to mention.
No, just go. Hurry, please.
Go! I was gonna say, actually, today, we're gonna reveal the date. Today,
oh, wow, what an asshole.
Oh! Final Fantasy 15 came out today. And I was watching Twitch streams on it, watching people play it all morning, and a lot of people had some opinions about the music. Whether, it was good, because Uematsu is not doing Final Fantasy games anymore.
Oh, the chain hurts you too?
That's weird. So, that made me think, who's your favorite video game composer that's not Uematsu? Because I know there are plenty. There's, Grant Kirkhope? Is that his name?
I don't know.
Kirk Granthope? Who did a lot of Rare's games, like Banjo-Kazooie, most notably for me.
This is from the movie, too. There was a cooking show with a gremlin. This is the cooking gremlin. I think this is the only place this guy appears in the game.
Is he, like, tunneling out of the floor or something?
Yeah, and he's throwing pineapple bombs. It's pretty ambitious that this is the... I'm pretty sure this is the only place he appears in the whole game.
Whoa.
He's kind of a mini-boss.
Nice.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just thinking, Grant Kirkhope and, oh, God.
Oh, that wasn't clear.
Oh, no. Who else?
That was a wall. Oh, well, we're going to find out what happens. NJTD, remember that.
Okay.
Because we don't have it recorded.
No, we don't. We don't have a recording.
Oh, look, you just start here. 1.
Is this where you just were, pretty much?
This is the beginning of the stage. Yeah. I guess we can just keep playing.
Yeah. I mean, we could fast forward it, but...
That's alright.
Besides, we're on a roll here.
If it's later on, maybe later on, if we keep dying, we'll skip some of the replay. But for now, we'll just do this.
So, game composer. Tell us what you think. I would like to know what your favorite game composer is, and you, Joe, too, if you want to answer this. I was just thinking, there's so many great ones. Like, one of my favorites was Sakuraba, right? Motoi Sakuraba, who did the music for Golden Sun.
Yeah.
Which, when I played that game, first of all, the visuals blew my mind, and then the music, the battle theme, is incredible. So, that's some of my favorite music from that era, I guess.
Yeah, me too.
And there's so many composers. He
also did Baten Kaitos and some of the Tales games.
Yeah. And believe it or not, he did...
why am I... This is...
He did Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, I think, and maybe even Bloodborne. I don't know. Which, those games are not really notable for the music, except for during the boss fights. So I don't know. He's up there with some of the greats. Probably not as recognized composers. So it makes me wonder who composed the music for this game. Was it? I don't know who.
I think we lost all our CB. Yeah, we did.
Oh,
we lose
great.
all our CBs.
That's great, because we had 1,000 extras that we weren't going to use. What's the point of that? It's like finding $1,000 on the floor, and then you go to the shop, and the guy's like, "All right, just give me $1. You can just keep the rest of that money. I don't like money." Take good care, Gizmo. Why does the shop disappear? Did you notice that?
Yeah. Yeah, it disappears because you can only get it once. You only get one item each time you go in.
But why do they give you all that money?
Well, you can run out because if you die, you lose it all. So you might not have enough to get the 1-up sometimes.
Right. Oh!
Oh, but we do have a balloon. That's
Oh,
kinda
nice. Does that last? Oh, okay. That lasts a pretty long time.
Yeah.
There you go.
Lets you skip a good chunk of the level if you want to. Should we dodge this guy? Maybe we can just go past him.
You think he'll despawn? Yeah, there you go.
Alright, here we are where we died before.
Yeah, that was... Oh, nice.
Oh, this is another set. I think this was also from the film.
I don't remember anything about this film. Or the first one, really.
I'm surprised I remember so much about it. It might just be because I was constantly reminded of the film by playing this game over and over when I was younger.
I mean, what can you really do?
I spent more time playing this game for sure than
watching the
film.
Oh, what? Oh, it barely looked like you fell off there.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to die again here. But, oh yeah, Motoi Sakuraba is, I missed that jump. The music is more epic than anything should ever, than anything would ever warrant. The music that he writes is more epic than any game or movie or event in life should ever warrant.
But like what? Do you have an example in mind?
Just the...
Like the Golden Sun music, maybe?
Not as much the Golden Sun music, but, like the Tales games and Baten Kaitos, but...
I've never played any of those.
Just in general.
Yeah.
I never did either, but I just used to listen to the soundtrack.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That explains it.
I should probably get myself killed. Yeah, I'm just gonna get killed here, because we're gonna have to go back to the beginning anyway.
Yeah. ZFPJ. Oh, you start right there. Alright, cool. There's sure a lot of spikes here. Look how many frames of animation there are in that TV. In that flag that's waving?
Yeah, a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, this game really does have a lot of effort. You can see like overachievement around every turn, and it's just a movie game. You would expect a movie game. You would expect them to, you know, cut corners like every other movie game, but they did not in this.
Oh, it's lava. Also, these conveyor belts have a lot of. They look strangely good for an NES game. They seem very smooth. What's with that? Oh.
Oh, but we do have our balloon back again. That's nice. I'm just gonna drop here though. Don't want to drop on a conveyor belt when I'm not ready.
So it looks like we're on an airplane, because if you look outside, there's clouds. But in this airplane, there's bottomless black pits.
I don't think we're on an airplane. I think it's just very fast-moving clouds.
So we have these pits that are surrounded by lava.
Oh, this part.
What are the circumstances of... Oh,
look at these guys.
What in the world is going on? So we're not in... Okay, so we're not in an airplane. They're just clouds outside, lava inside. Lava.
Alright, let's kill these bastards, because I want to make sure I have enough of these CBs.
So everything drops a CB, I noticed.
Yeah. Yeah, every enemy drops 1 CB,
wait, if you
which gives you like 20 CB points.
Maybe that, okay. So wait, if you go into the shop and can't afford anything,
the shop goes away.
It just goes, okay, that's ridiculous.
We hopefully have enough for an extra gizmo.
Yeah,
we do. It's a good thing I went over and got some extra CBs, because I wouldn't have been able to afford that extra gizmo if I didn't go forward a little bit.
Well played. You have the mind of a tactician. Tactician's mind, Joe.
Yeah.
I could use some more coffee.
I am I'm the brains of this.
I was just gonna say, you're the brains of Game Soup, and I'm the brawn. Because I'm real buff. You see me in real life? I mean, you'll know that I'm not lying.
Hey, he's not lying.
We should bring that to the lie counter at some point. That was a lot of fun, the lie counter.
Who else is your favorite game composer? I like Hideki Naganuma.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Yeah,
it's a lot of people's favorite. I think he did the Jet Set Radio games.
He did Sonic Advance too, right? I think. There are a couple other games that he's notable for.
This is an integral gremlin in the film.
Who's the one who did? Oh crap, I can't remember his name. The American composer, or at least the Western composer, who worked on Shovel Knight. Some other composers on Shovel Knight, including, I guess, some of the original Mega Man composers. Oh, what was his name? Oh crap.
We want to get on a cardinal direction to this guy, because his attack goes diagonally.
Oh. Anyway, Shovel Knight's music is... Oh, I just had his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. Shovel Knight's music is incredible.
That's right, we're playing Gremlins 2 for NES today on Game Soup.
We are.
This is our newest LP.
And it's not because there's a lack of good games coming out recently.
Yeah, it's December. It's Christmas season.
I mean, Final Fantasy
when everything gets
literally
released.
Yeah, literally today. tons of other great games.
We're not gonna make an RPG LP anytime soon, though.
No, especially because of that game. Everybody's doing an LP, and
Yeah.
I don't have a PS4.
Yeah, we're
I'm not
bringing
gonna
you
get
something
one.
different here on GS. We don't play the same games that everybody else is playing. We're playing Gremlins 2 for NES.
This is a move of defiance.
You understand.
Yeah. I mean, if you're watching this, you probably. I'm
If
sure
you're
you
watching
understand.
this, you're surely one of the defiant ones, as I call them.
I was like, that's what you call them.
That's what I call viewers of GS.
Defiant
The
ones.
defiant ones. Fuck yeah.
What
Alright,
is
here
that?
we go.
Is that a hand glider?
This is from the movie. He creates this bow and arrow, because he's a little guy. He creates a bow and arrow out of a paper clip.
Oh.
And then they capture this electric gremlin into this computer, you see. But anyway, he creates a bow and arrow out of a paper clip, a rubber band, and a pencil, you see. So we
Wow.
now shoot tiny little pencils, I guess,
Nice.
at enemies.
They go all the
But
way across the screen.
I believe they do, yeah. No, they do not.
Doesn't
But-
look that much longer than the other weapons, but okay.
I bet you're really curious where these footsteps lead to, but you won't be able to find out until the next episode of Game Soup, where we oh god,
Oh, watch out!
where we continue playing Gremlins 2 for the NES.
Ooh.
Which button is it to stop the recording?
Hit the stop button.